If you don't want to get angry at people so easily, in this video you will discover the solution. I have 3 proven tricks that will help you control your anger. And it's not a count to 10 video or a video about breathing techniques. Every one of us gets into irritating situations. You can't avoid these situations from time to time. Gaining more control over your anger is therefore extremely important, and you will soon discover how you can do that. Step 1. Never take things personally. The reactions you are getting from your surroundings are not 100% related to you. Not everything revolves around you. Therefore, you don't need to take things personally or get upset by them. You might think, what's the big difference to my rage if I choose to take it personally or not? Well, there's a huge difference. Once you choose to take things personally, you'll automatically get more attached to the situation. Since you believe the situation revolves around you and your self-worth is on the line here, therefore, exploding with anger is much easier. Let's take an example. If your wife had a bad day after fighting with her colleagues all day long and not sleeping the night before since your baby kept waking her up, she would probably be more impatient when she sees you. If you choose to confront her immediately when she comes back home, it might be the wrong time to talk. However, if you can understand that she had a terrible day and her reactions towards you are not related to you, then from this broader perspective, you can also stay calmer without being offended or taking things personally when there is no need to do so. Keep in mind that it can be tricky when handling the people you care about in your life. In those relationships, especially between married couples or family members, it seems that everything is taken personal. Yet, also in those situations, most of the things shouldn't be taken personally. The relationships should still be warm and affectionate, yet without unwanted loads that make life more complicated. So, to follow the first step, keep in mind that you should never take things personally. Step 2. Put yourself in the shoes of the other side. Before exploding, shift your perspective. Once you view things from both perspectives, you can lower your temperament much faster. Knowing that you're not always right and there's another side to the story is important. If you just got mad at someone, try to think for a moment why they acted in that way. When you try to see both parties, you will view the situation in a broader perspective. Knowing others hold different beliefs and agendas than you and trying to figure them out is crucial. If we use the last example, let's say you put yourself in the shoes of your wife. Think how it would be if you had an exhausting day and you haven't slept the night before. Try to think how you would react to things and how you would want to be treated. When you treat others in the same way that you would like to be treated, you're doing the right thing. There are many colors to any given situation. It's not just black or white. If you think about it, you will be able to spot more angles and see more colors. Getting to understand the other side will help you view things from their eyes and grasp the situation, which will, in turn, help you calm down. When getting angry, there are a few thought patterns that are very dominant. First, feeling right is usually very persuasive. You might think, how could he act so stupidly? Viewing things from other perspectives will probably reduce your anger. Second, also, being offended is quite often thinking, how could she talk to me in that way? Shame on her. In this case, not taking things personally can help. Finally, the last thought pattern, which is popular, is feeling helpless. We'll cover this in the last step. The final step. Remember that you always have control in any given situation. Never mind what the situation is, you are not a victim. You are the boss when it concerns your life, and when you keep that in mind, it keeps you much more at ease. For example, let's say your direct manager at work refused a request you had, which meant a lot to you. Your first reaction might be to get upset at him or frustrated, thinking you don't have a lot to do about it. But keep in mind that at any given situation, you are not a victim, and you can choose your own reaction. So in this situation, you can choose to speak to his supervisor, or you can try asking for something else that will still serve your goals. Or you can even try and move away from your current department. There is always a variety of options you can choose from. Some might even bring you to a brighter future than you initially wished for. Always keep in mind that you have control. You are not a victim. It helps to keep things in the right perspective. It doesn't matter what got on your nerves. You can still choose your reaction from any logical responses that can solve the situation. You are the CEO of your life. You can make any decision. No one is pushing you around. You are the only one that holds the keys to your life. To sum things up, try to remember a situation where you got upset in the past and when you exploded with anger. Now, let's say it lasted for 1 hour, or maybe 1 day, or even a year. Eventually, you managed to calm down. Now, if you think about it, the thing that bothered you didn't necessarily change. It probably stayed the same. However, you still managed to calm down. How did it happen? You changed your thinking patterns. You probably did one of the 3 steps above. You either took things less personally, saw things from a different perspective, or you took action by remembering that you are not a victim. The whole purpose of this video is to help you become more aware so the next time you get irritated, you will go through these 3 steps much faster. And just a side note, to make things clear, I don't believe in avoiding confrontations or making others think you're happy while you're furious inside. You do need to address the things that bother you and not hold them inside. Yet you should do it wisely. You aim to be smart and not right all the time. Winning a stupid argument doesn't give you any mettle. It'll only drain your energy. And that's it for today. I hope this information was helpful. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. I would love to hear from you. Which step did you like best? Please consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to press on the bell icon so you can get notified when I post a new video. Until next time, have an amazing day.